you'll remember me standing in an Astra staring at the Sunset Bay. Oh, hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to another Link group. Glad you guys are able to join us tonight. We're excited to be starting a new series called Closer. And while I'm not actually in Michigan or at a Link group tonight, I'm here with you in spirit because me and Max are actually in Uganda. January the 3rd, we're in Uganda. You guys are probably freezing, probably got some snow on the ground. We're enjoying nice 80-degree temperatures, going on safari, spending time with orphans, and ministering to students and to women. So we're having an awesome time. We hope you guys are as well. Some people wonder, what does Chevy do in his spare time at the office? And I just like to enjoy some T-Swizzle, enjoying some Taylor Swift, learning some music. I got to keep up with you guys, so that's what I do. So don't mind me. I just interrupt my Taylor Swift practice to come sit down with you guys and talk about some Link Group stuff. So here, actually, when I'm filming this video, it's December the 15th, and I'm sitting here thinking about this theme of Closer, and I started thinking about, believe it or not, elementary school. And for some of you, elementary school is only maybe a year removed. So let's go all the way back to kindergarten, first grade. And when I was in kindergarten, first grade, I had a friend. I want you to try to think right now who your best friend was in kindergarten or first grade. For me, I knew there was this one kid, but I can't even remember his name anymore. That's how bad it is. But I used to go to his house every day after school. He'd come to my house every day after school. We'd have snacks. We'd have a lot of fun. We were close. But over time, that drifts apart. And we lose that closeness to the point where I don't even remember the kid's name anymore. How bad is that? And it's not like we had a big fight that broke us up from being friends. It's just that we grew apart. Because being close is hard, and it's hard to keep those attachments. Now I can think about some really good friends I have in my life. I can think about my folks and my brother and my wife, and there's relationships that are close, and then there's relationships that aren't close. And maybe you guys are wondering, who are the close relationships in my life? And when we talk about closeness, we could often go to the other place and think about loneliness and all the people we're not close to, and that can get frustrating. There's one person in particular that I hope you're close to, and that's God. God, He's the most important one in our lives that's important for us to stay close to. And when you think about getting close to God, you may think, man, He's too big, He's too important, He's too busy for me. Or you may think, if I get close to God, He's going to start telling me all the stuff that He's been waiting to tell me, but, I don't want to hear, like all the bad things I do and how I don't measure up and all that stuff. Like He's some mean principal ready to put you in detention. Or maybe you think, hanging out with God, being close to Him isn't all it's cracked up to be, because it'd just be boring. I mean, who wants to just sit around with God dressed in white robes playing a harp all day? I mean, that's no fun for anyone. And so getting close to God has all these catches for you. Like He's going to be mean, it's going to be boring, or He's too busy. And in order for me to kind of make that more real for you, kind of crystallize that for you, I want you to meet my friend, Cam Newton. Say hey, Cam. Obviously, this is a bobblehead of Cam Newton. We'll keep Cam right there in the corner for you. I don't know Cam. All right? Cam doesn't know me. He's a super megastar. He's the quarterback of my favorite football team, the Panthers, who are 13-0 as I record this video. Hopefully, they're still undefeated come January 3rd. But Cam's a super megastar. He's on commercials on TV. He makes millions and millions of dollars. Cam doesn't know me. Cam doesn't know my name. Cam doesn't know I exist. I like Cam, but Cam, we're not boys. We don't hang out. We're not friends. I would like to be friends with Cam, but Cam doesn't even know I exist. So there's not going to be a closeness there. Maybe you think that's kind of like God. There can't be a closeness there, and that's not the case at all. Your potential to be close to God is as great as you are willing to make it. As great as you're willing to put in the effort to get close to God. Because getting close to God I mean, it's not just constantly praying. It's not constantly reading the Bible. It's not him yelling at you and telling you all your sins and everything you do bad. But it is a place in your life that makes you grow to a point where you're like him. And that closeness for God is essential because the closer you get to God, the closer you get to becoming who God created you to be. You want to be the best version of you, you want to be the best you can be, then you need to get as close to God as you can get. And that means every day I'm running faster after him. I'm running harder after him. I'm trying to do everything I can because God is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. And that's what closer is all about. You want real meaningful relationships? The most meaningful relationship you can ever find is in God, is in Jesus Christ. And it ain't like the Cam Newtons of the world who don't know you exist. He loves you and wants to have that relationship. So the question tonight, as we get ready to go to link groups, the question tonight is, are you willing, one, are you willing to let God be close to you? And two, are you willing to do what it takes to get closer to him? So I want you guys thinking about that as we get ready for small groups, and then I'm just gonna get right back to, some T Swizzle, some Taylor Swift. Do you remember me standing in the nice dress, staring at the sunset, baby? That's what I'm talking about.